Moikka! Summer days are so lovely that it inspired me to make a masterboard with some summer action. Let's kick things off by choosing your papers. I am using old book pages and I am ripping them into little pieces. Then just glue the little paper pieces on a A4 copy paper and cut the edges off. And then I had this idea that I would like to make some stitching onto the masterboard. You can do this by hand or a sewing machine. And then cut the yarn edges off and let's move on to the next layer. Adding texture. I chose to use modeling paste by Amsterdam. And the stencil is called Marianne Design Flowers. I used a hot air gun between the stenciling because I didn't want to ruin the previous flowers, so this is very handy. And then let's move on to the next layer, which is adding color. Here I am using some inks with water. What colors comes into your mind when you are thinking of summer? You can use those specific colors in this masterboard, so it really does represent the summer to you. I spend a lot of time by the lake and the forest, so naturally green and blue are my to-go-to colors when I am thinking about summer. And of course you can do this coloring part with any kind of coloring media that you love. Watercolors, acrylics, crayons, colored pencils, whatever comes to mind. I just love to play around with these inks and water, so I chose to use these. Next, I decided to put in some depth. Depth, how do you say it? Well, hopefully you understand what I mean. Yes, these soft pastels, I think these give a nice touch to the coloring part. This makes the modeling paste patterns pop up a bit better. How has your summer been? Have you been able to do those lovely summer craftings? I would do this all day, every day, if I would have the chance. Of course, being with family and being in the nature is also very important. Right, let's move on to the next part. Once you are happy with the coloring results, we can now think of the next layer, which is adding patterns. Here I am using some ink pads with stencils. The first stencil is DIY and the second one is That's Crafty Dots. And then I decided to add in some flowers. And I made them with modeling paste because I wanted them to pop out a bit from the background. Then I used the hot air gun again and then some inking to the flowers. this pink ink is Distress Ink by Tim Holtz and the color is Sketch Flamingo. I put the ink only partially to the flower so it would be more lively. And when the pinkish inkish was done, I added some darker color to the center of the flower. And the color that I used here is Memento Sweet Plum. And next I finalized the flowers with some yellow acrylic paint. Then it is ready to be used to make some summer ephemera. Or you can make bookmarks, journaling cards, and all kinds of things with this one. Just cut it into pieces and enjoy the using of this collage. And one thing, you can also put this in half and make a nice summer journal out of this one. But now I want to wish you very happy summer days and thank you so much for watching. Bye!